That deals damage by just hitting lower attack of your monster with highest attack enemy. No, Gusto was a family of cards that was based on like wind, mages, birds. It's hard to describe it. They were the deck that really sort of were meant or played around with putting things, I want to say back in the hand. I think that's what they did a lot of. They were, I want to say, I vaguely remember they were pretty good at putting cards that were on the field face down back into a player's hand, such as back row and such. I think. It's been a while. I still have my actual Gusto. Hold on. God, you got me looking at these cards again. I remember like the faction where the cards were going. No. It kind of didn't go much. Oh, hold on. Oh, that sound. Yeah, apparently my cat accidentally nudged the mixer in the right way and fucked that up, but yeah, I have a lot of the things for Gustos right now. For example, right here, Gusto Goldos. Once per turn, you can shuffle 2 Gusto monsters from your graveyard into the main deck, and one target face-up monster your opponent controls from destroy it. And this one, when this card is synchro summoned, you can target 1 Gusto card in your graveyard, add that card to your hand. Your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from battles involving a face-up Gusto monster you control. And this card cannot be destroyed by battle. You can banish 1 monster from your graveyard to target 1 face-down card your opponent controls and destroy it. Okay, so it wasn't bouncing, it was just like card destruction and recycling of their cards. I remember in another faction that was like very just good at bouncing. Or I'm just remembering Neospatian Grand Hall very much, because I fucking hated that card until I got one and then I loved it. No card, or no deck of mine was ever complete without Neospatian Grand Mole. Alright, so now with that Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Detour out of the way. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Hero deck? I never ran a hero deck, unfortunately. Yep, I did not manage to grind a fucking thing, so this is gonna be fun. Let me get my audio balance a bit back to normal. Alright. Did you have Granmole? Granmole was the only hero I had because he was fucking great. He was hilarious as hell. Neospatian, I couldn't afford some of them, or at least the people that had the Neospatian cards at my deck, or at my card shop, they never wanted to share them. They just kept them themselves. They refused to trade them for anything that I could ever come up with. So, alright. Neospatian sucks though? Hey, they were dedicated to their theme. I remember a guy had an Ojama deck. He did not consistently win with them, but he always threw people in the back foot, and he never traded them, no matter what. Even if someone offered, like, some good things at the time, like Solemn Wardings, or like, what's it called? Pot of Greed's foil when they were back, when it was back. Like, he said, nope, not doing it. So, let's see, which characters do we have? 32, 32, 36. We have 38, 40. We have 34, 38, 40. So actually, we're going to start with either Ulbrich or Alfin. And I feel like I want to learn a bit more about Alfin. Still got really annoyed. That's right, I had a business here. Alfin heard that level 20. We already did that one. I guess they just showed it because I have her in the party. Of like, no, I don't have. Then why did it show that? So you're mentioning like Odd Eyes and such. Never heard of that card. See, when I talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that, I have to remember the cards that were coming out when I first actually started playing seriously. Or at least taking it a bit more than just me and my friends play random cards. We would go to like Walmart or any store in general, even Target and such. They would have like this like section of shelf by the checkout, like the registers. And right there was just like random card game packs and everything. And that's where we would have to get our Yu-Gi-Oh cards because we didn't really go to a shop. We didn't know where they were. First time we found one, they were doing like this gold box. I forget which one it was. If it was the first or second one. I remember Golden Sarcophagus was in there, and the biggest thing that everyone was trying to talk about was Dark Arm Dragon for the Black Wings. I remember that card. The entire thing of everything just being strange as fuck to me. It was fun, though. Met some good friends there. Never actually got to own a Dark Arm Dragon, but my friend that I played with, this fucker, as soon as he saw how good the deck was, he bought a lot of packs, and he got lucky and pulled 2 Dark Arm Dragons, and he got a handful of Blackwing decks, or Blackwing cards, so he made a Dark Arm Dragon and a Blackwing deck, and I fucking hated him. I hated him so much. I thought that thing was worse than Burn for a good while until I realized, wait a second. He needs them in the grave. Well, I'll start running what's it called, removal stuff. Start teching macrocosms against him. Then he hated me. But then we just kept on like playing random ass decks and just having fun with it. God damn, this is what happens when you guys get me on like a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. I just remember the game so much and having a lot of fond memories of just playing with people. Alright, Hanit, I don't know if I'm going to keep you for the moment, so let's unequip all. Yeah. So Hanit gets Cyrus back. Cyrus, you're about to get fucking slapped in the face. And I hate that I'm kind of excited about it. What'd the game do for you? Forbidden Staff, makes sense. Gustav Shield, alright. Oasis Hats, Sorcerer's Robe, Accessories, what can I give you? More SP, definitely would be helpful. And then... Elemental Attacks, yes, of course. Actually, is there anything better than that? Okay, no, he needs HP to not crumple at the sight of an intimidating monster. Another real level Black Mage! Not the swole, axe-wielding White Mage. God damn it, I keep on forgetting. After playing other games, Circle's not a firm, it's normal right now. Alright. Alright, Alphen, you arrive at Saint Bridge to see a man at the Apothecary speaking. An apothecary speaking. Whether this meets him augurs good fortune or ill remains to be seen. The story so far. The deadly disease that plagued Gold Shore, in the end it was just a trick by Vanessa. A depraved quack who enriched herself at her patient's expense. But often put an end to her villainy and healed the people out of the kindness of his heart. You were always my hero, an unreachable ideal, but heck if I ain't getting closer by the day. Having eased the pain and suffering of one town, Alphen strode into Saints Ridge with newfound confidence. Little did he know what awaited him there. We're getting voice acting from the get-go.
Oi, hey, can you spare a scrap of food for a poor soul? As you can see, the snick's left me too injured to stand.
Show it to me. The wound festers. If it isn't treated, you'll be dead before the next sunrise.
What? You're one of them apothecaries, is that it?
What's it to you?
Bloody hells, but the gods smile on me. Treat my wound, and you can name your price.
Before that, answer me one thing.
Of course, ask me anything.
Afraid you're out of luck, friend. Your life isn't worth saving.
Wait, have some mercy. She can't just leave a man to die.
Hold it! You're an apothecary, ain't you? How can you leave a man you examined to suffer?
And who in the hells are you?
Name's Alphen, and despite appearances, I'm a traveling apothecary myself.
Fellow druggist, is it? Well, listen up. I'm a free man with the right to choose my patients.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means just what I said. Some lives aren't worth saving.
Who does that jackass think he is?
You're an apothecary too, you said?
Sure am, and one who doesn't discriminate when it comes to those in need. Let me see that wound.
Much obliged.
You're lucky I showed up when I did. There. That should give you a fighting chance. But you ain't out of the woods yet. You'll need plenty of rest till it heals up. Here, lean on me.
You're far too kind. Thank you.
The name's Alphen. Just doing my job.
Thank you.
And that's where the budget ran out for the episode. Thanks, Alphen. I'm Miguel. You really saved me. I can't do a voice like his. My voice ain't deep enough for that. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. You just rest up now, okay? I'll check in on you later with some victuals. Air the grapes around these parts make for good eating. Better for drinking if you catch my meaning. Voice actor acting edgy costs a lot, Reb. I don't know why, though. Hate to break it to you, but you're in no condition. We can raise a glass once you're all healed up, though. Deal?
Aye.
Aye, Alphen. I like that. Now there is a friendly enough guy. My stomach makes its presence known. Oh, shucks, I ain't eaten yet neither. Can't mix medicine on an empty stomach, now can we? Let's go at the tavern. We got travel banter. What up? Tressa, why I never? How can he just leave that poor man to die? You can say that again. A man who turns his back on the sick and suffering has no right to be calling himself an apothecary. Well, people could be like you. You know, we merchants have a saying. When you help a traveler in need, accept no coin in return. Huh? Not even merchants set a price when it comes to helping people in trouble. Well, I'll be. You merchants are more charitable than you let on. So if you're ever in need, you know where to find me. Much appreciated. Tressa lied as easily as she breathed. She would steal money from the elderly. She already has.
Hey.
Head for the alehouse. Nothing like a flagon of mead to ease a man's cares. I'm regular at more than a few alehouses, though I go for rumors more than a drink. Rumors? What does anyone in an alehouse just say that interests a man like you? Who's wealthy, for example, and who's not? Which lords pay their guards well and which don't? You can find all that on a tavern. And then more. Men loosen tongues and get men. Mead loses tongues and gets men talking. There's quite some profit to be had in an alehouse if you know how to listen. Not to mention, thieves themselves often drop by to share secrets and tips. Yikes. I'd best be careful next time I'm quenching my thirst. You can try. Yeah, either way, I'll be counting my mugs if you and I ever go drinking. Okay, I just saw a headline right now on my phone for it just popped up, and it got me thinking. Out of curiosity, how many of you guys actually saw the Nintendo Direct for Pokemon? Of that entire showing, which one are you more excited for? I didn't really catch all of it. I saw the tail end of Pokemon Snap being shown. They showed what's it called? Diamond and Pearl being remade, and I thought that was a thing. I'm surprised they didn't go for Platinum, but alright, sure. I guess why remake one game when you can remake two and charge both? And then I saw Legends, and I thought, I don't understand the technology of that world, because it looks like it's olden times, yet they still have the technology to make Pokeballs that function properly. And I think the voiceover mentioned about making the first Pokedex, which even more is like, how the fuck do you metal what? But Legend at the very least looked interesting. It looks like what the Wild would have been in Sword and Shield if realized. But then again, we've seen nothing truly about the game just yet. We've seen a teaser and brief, I want to say, tech demo almost.
What's this now?
What's on the hubbub? Hey, what happened here?
Someone!
My son, he just collapsed. I sent for help, but, oh, look at him, he's dying.
Let me take a look.
There's an apothecary in the house. Let me see him at once.
What?
Truly. Hold up, you guys just typed in a couple of things. I'm actually curious about this, though. I did see Arceus says the interesting in Pearl was my favorite Pokemon game. That combat can be interesting as a mix of old and new. Yep. Well, I learned that DP remakes are not Game Freak's games, so might have quality. You never know. Pokemon lore also has them naturally made from apricorns and fitted with apparently a rudimentary device that captures Pokemon. Yes, that is simple tech from the Pokemon world. The thing though, when they show in the trailer, it is just a legit Pokeball. So I genuinely do not know. Did they just keep on using apricorns? Make the apricorn in one end of the machine, out of the other machine is a Pokeball. And I don't fucking understand how. The Mermaid looked bad, not because of the chibi, but low quality overall. It kind of... I don't... We're gonna have a talk about this later. Doesn't seem to be the case of food poisoning. But then what could it be?
Oh dear.
At least don't suffer from any afflictions or ailments, ma'am.
No, no.
No, at least none that I know of.
Damn it all.
Damn it all. Think, Alphen, think.
I'm coming in.
Where's the patient?
Oh,
You're that sham from before.
You.
You again. As for whether or not I'm a sham, you can judge for yourself. I see. Seems to be a paroxysm of sorts, doubtless brought up by something he ate. So it appears are known to cause this reaction in some people. Yeah, this is that thing's right.
whoa.
Well, I'll be. Where am I?
Oh!
By the gods.
Oh my!
Timothy, you're all right. Oh, sir, I have not the words to thank you.
Just doing my job.
It's nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me. The name's Ogan, traveling apothecary. And I trust you've learned not to judge a man before you know him. Interesting. Well, shucks. Never seen a sham as good as that. But I can't let that shake me.
All right.
Alrighty, let's see who else are on here's in need. Is no one gonna bring up that apparently Peas knocked a kid unconscious and wiped his memory for a bit? I'm not gonna give up that easily, that's for sure.
Come now.
Now, calm yourself there, friend. The boy was saved. That's no small solace, yes? I'm not saying it isn't, but still. As an apothecary yourself, you are well equipped to see the extent of his wisdom and skill. Damn right I am. It's much the same in my own profession. I had the honor of studying under many great thinkers. Scholars of such that's a fucking word right there. Perspicacity, something like that, and knowledge that I wonder I could ever hope to be their equal. You don't say. Tell me, what precisely went through your mind when you realized the full extent of his apothecary skills? My first thought was, well, he's just something else. And then I thought, don't just sit there and admire it, Alf. I have to get as good as him so I can ease that many more people's pain. Oh no. Oh, now there's a splendid answer if I ever heard one. Guess I should stop moping and get to learning. Now that's the spirit. I dare say that person will carry him a long way. That passion will carry him a long way, I fucking said person. Yes, he found his path, and I can't tell and I can tell he won't be swayed from it. So Alphen stories is fighting against malpractice? Probably. As an apothecary, who knows? I find it funny how they need Pokeball in the story while Conquest kind of proves you don't need for the story to work. I guess it depends on... It's the Pokemon Company, it's not Game Freak. I don't know if Game Freak made Conquest or what the timeline for Pokemon is if it even shares a timeline between all of them. But what are the odds Legends of the Retcon? Or like them trying to fix something that they might think for some reason is critical to the Pokemon story. A scholar who keeps a close eye on local weather supply. He does so to ensure that those who live nearby will not again fall prey to sickness, which was once spread via the river. A sickness that claimed his wife years ago. Oh. Before the worlds separated, but yeah, there's that. So in 3.5 hours, I'm in Bravely Default 2. I've maxed Freeland, so now I have 1.7 JB before the entire game. Damn, man. Wait, what? Okay, now. 36, oh fuck, no, not that. Wait, hold the fuck up. Hold up, where's my phone? Bitch. Bravely Default 2's out. It fucking came out yesterday. God damn it, I should have put it on the list. I should have put it on the list of games to replay because Bravely Default 1 was actually pretty okay. Damn it, I should have done that because then I could have actually maybe got people to say, everyone's paying no attention. None at all. Actually, I might just throw it in there later on. We have it in the back burner? Not exactly, because I just wanted to, like, I didn't mind the game. It was pretty alright, so I figured, hey, if the game has something, or if another one comes out, I might look into it, especially if it's going to keep up a certain amount of that quality and charm. I just kind of hope they learned from the lessons of Bravely Default 1. Bravely Second and Layer. Well, that's the thing, again. It's going to be a question then, is Bravely Second mandatory for me to play Bravely Default 2? Is Bravely Default 2 entirely different and not referencing at all to the original Bravely Default? So would that make Bravely Default and Bravely Second one story, and then Bravely Default 2 a completely separate story that is not necessary, so therefore I need to actually play Bravely Second first? A couple of questions that gotta be answered. Showing you how numbers worked. An elderly widow who lived a quiet life of solitude. She never one for social gatherings. She had no one with whom to talk after her husband died. However, she recently met another older woman while taking a walk, and the two have since become good friends.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear boy. Now I can go visit my best friend again. So actually, does anyone know if Bravely Default 2 is a sequel to the first Bravely Default? Or is it just another, if you want to call it, timeline set of characters that play out a Bravely Default-like story? much I disliked one, your stream was the only thing I went back to it. A woman who's lived in the town for many years. A stubborn curmudgeon. She is slow to place her trust in others. Oh wait, I read this one already. But apparently I need to talk to her again to learn something new.
How are you holding up?
And there we go. That should have you feeling better, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, dearie.
Don't mention it, and make sure to keep warm, okay?
Aye.
I will. Thank heavens, I can finally go grape picking again. Grapes. Speaking of grapes, do you know where I could find myself a good bottle of wine? I was my new friend, Miguel. We'd share a toast, you see, and...
Are you all right?
Is everything alright, ma'am?
How can this be?
You're friends with Miguel? That rotten no-good thief? Thief? You heard me, and that's not all. Rumor even he has it he killed a man. And he slipped into one of the local estates, and when the butler found him, Miguel stabbed the poor man to death. The local militia has been searching for him ever since, but they can't find him. They can't find hair nor hide of him. He's a drifter and a vagrant. If you know what's best for you, you'll find yourself a new friend.
So we meet again.
Was that actually voice acting?
Sorry, no time to chat. I have a patient waiting.
Surely you don't mean to save that scoundrel's life.
So you knew?
I did. He claimed to be a humble farmer, but the dagger concealed beneath his cloak told me otherwise. There was far more blood on him than that from his wound. Nor did his nervous, flickering eyes do him any favors. No, it was clear why he hadn't sought treatment for his wound. He's a man on the run.
Still. Because someone's a thief, that means you leave them to die?
I said it once, and I'll say it again. Some lives are worth saving. Others, not so much.
Bollocks! We're apothecaries, not gods. It ain't our place to judge. We have a duty to help anyone who needs us. Am I wrong?
Show me one of your tonics.
Huh? Why should I do that?
Call it curiosity. I want to see your skills for myself.
Huh. Well, if you insist. Here, looking's free.
It is unrefined, but adequate. Made with talent and confidence. Hear me, Alphen. I can see the passion in your eyes, so I'll not mince words. Let that man die.
You can't.
Before you act, ask yourself what it truly means to save a man's life. Especially the life of a killer.